an organization that has a 25-year-old on my roster, and the biggest complaint I may have about him is his conditioning, and that's the reason why I may not want to give him that $345 million contract.
Respectfully,
Luka could have been in the back smoking crack,
he could have been shooting up heroin. He could have been on
cocaine.
He's going to get that max deal. He's going to get that max, because if you're telling me he was a crackhead getting to the finals, well, I guess I'm going to sign a crackhead to a max deal.
This might be the craziest trade in NBA history. It's been 24 hours since the trade went down. De'Aaron Fox actually just got traded as of me recording this, so I'll probably do that in the next video. But I just wanted to talk about it real quick, give my initial thoughts. First off, you just got to applaud the Lakers. You know, you landed a generational talent in Luka Doncic, and people, you know, they've been talking about Anthony Davis being the next up, you know, leading this franchise, and this trade just completely flipped that on its head. You have now a franchise player in Luka Doncic who I would say, at least for like the next 7 to 8 years, you know, is going to be that guy for your team, potentially even the rest of his career, depending on how well the organization treats him and constructs the roster around him. I know people are talking about the Lakers defense. That's an obvious issue that they have now. Teams literally hunt Luka specifically on defense, but that's nothing that can't be fixed just with some roster construction. You know, the Lakers still need a center, so they should try and find one before the trade deadline. But overall, this is just a really good move for the Lakers, in my opinion. You know, especially since LeBron, this just solidifies to me that LeBron is going to retire within the next like 2 to 3 years, maybe. Like, he's going to be out the door soon. So, you know, perfect trade for the Lakers. The Mavs, I was initially really high on Davis's fit with this team. I still am a little bit to an extent, but the more I really sat down and think about it, you let a generational player who just led your team to the finals last season, was damn near averaging a 38-point triple-double last season, you let him go. And I don't blame Mavs fans for, you know, fucking rioting outside of the arena and reacting the way that they are. Just to be more optimistic about it, though, you know, AD can play the 4 now, like he's been talking about. He was saying how, you know, he wants to play alongside a center, and he's got a few options now. I'm really surprised that the Mavs were able to keep Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford. But yeah, AD could play the 4 now. You know, this team's going to be really solid defensively. And I think the pick and roll of Luka and AD, I mean, not Luka and AD, Kyrie and AD is going to be really good. It's just like, they're clearly in a win now mindset, which I could sort of understand because, like I said, they just came off a finals appearance, but it just fucking hurts, dude. It doesn't even feel real that Luka isn't on the Mavericks. Like, I, and many other people too, thought that he was going to be on the team for the rest of his career, you know, be their franchise player, like I said. All I could say is, though, is that if the Mavs don't win a championship within the next, I would say, like 2 to 3 years, they're going to look fucking stupid for letting go of Luka Doncic. But I just can't wait to see how Luka and AD both play on their new teams once they're healthy and on the court. So this is just, it's such an insane trade to think about, because literally, like, people that I know don't even really watch basketball like that are like, what the fuck, and like posting about it. I saw fucking Moist Critical post a video earlier about the trade, and I'm like, what the fuck does he know about basketball? But yeah, man, this is one of the craziest trades I've ever seen, like, in sports history. It's definitely the craziest trade, like, in my lifetime. I mean, the KD signing wasn't a trade, but I would say that and this trade are like up there. You know, him signing with the Warriors. But I appreciate those of y'all that watched, and I'll upload what I think of the De'Aaron Fox trade soon, and what I think that means for the Spurs and the Kings too, a little bit, I guess, for Zach LaVine going to that team. But yeah, thank y'all for watching.